Hey everyone, so I just finished my live stream with Dia. I should have probably mentioned it on my channel just to let you guys know, but I'm still learning here. So I just finished. I was really nervous because I thought no one would tune in, and I was like, how am I going to be able to talk for an hour? But it was actually really cool because it's interactive, it's Facebook, so there was comments, so I can answer those comments. So that was really cool. I was like, it's so different than a YouTube video because a YouTube video, it's just me talking, whereas that, it was like interactive, and so I really like that. So if you guys would be interested in doing like some kind of like live thing on YouTube, let me know because I really like that format. Fun fact. So I'm gonna leave the link for my live stream down below. You can just watch it. But I was coughing the whole time, and I've been coughing for like the past week. Yesterday, I coughed so hard I threw up. And then today, literally, okay, my live stream was supposed to start at 7 o'clock. At 6:58, I coughed so hard I threw up, like projectile vomited. It was like hardcore. So I was like, thank God that didn't happen on camera. How humiliating would that be if I just like blew chunks on camera? So if you watch that video, the very beginning, my eyes are a little teary because I had literally just thrown up. So fun little inside scoop. So yeah, that was a really cool thing I got to do. I hope I get to do it again soon because I was so nervous about it, but there was nothing to be nervous about. Like everyone was so supportive. So that was really cool. I braided my hair. I did a little tutorial in the video. If you're ever really bored on the toilet one day, I'll leave it down there. So I was gonna go out tonight, but I'm still dying and I don't want to like projectile vomit again from coughing too much. So I think I'm going to take it easy. I have a spin class tomorrow at 9:15. Again, I'm hoping I'm okay. I just finished all my Robitussin. I was going to go. I really want to. I've been to Saturday Night Live 3 times, but you have to sleep on the street. So I was going to go last night. It's Kristen Stewart and Alicia Cara. And I was going to go, but I threw up last night too. So I'm just going to watch it in the comfort and warmth of my own home tonight. So I'm still dying. Why? Pretty boring night for me. Hopefully I don't cough to death. Gonna try and find some Robitussin or NyQuil or something. I've been getting not even Robitussin, like store brand. 7-Eleven is just called Tussin, and Walgreens is called Waltussin. But I buy the store brand ones. So yeah, gonna go take it easy. But look at this little selfie light I got for my phone. So super jazzed about that. So I have my photo shoot tomorrow. I'm shooting a book cover. So I'm gonna ungreasify myself and pluck my chin hairs. This is a real beauty.
Just wrapped shooting for the day. I got my beat face. I feel like the guy was probably repulsed by me. So now I'm walking back to work, definitely stopping for a cheeseburger on the way though.
So my life is like a 90s sitcom. I'm gonna be on a book cover. So I shot that on Friday. So my whole sitcom life is Monday, I get an email from Gwynnie B. And I was like super jazzed about it. And Kelly from Gwynnie B is like, oh, we're doing an influencer shoot. Would you like to, take part in it? And I was like so excited, like my head like burst off my body. So I was super excited about that. Agreed to it. And then literally Tuesday morning, I get an email from my modeling agency. It's like, client wants to book you for a book cover. So then I'm like, and of course they're both Friday in the morning, like, 9 to 1 or whatever. So they're the same day, same time. Like, what are the odds the 2 coolest things that will probably happen to me all year are on the same day? Like, it's like when Corey had to be at Topanga Sweet 16 and the wrestling match, and he was running back and forth. Like, why does this keep happening? So then I had this, like, internal struggle. I ended up going with the book cover because I feel like hopefully, if you're watching this, Jamie or Kelly, please consider me again for a Gwynnie B shoot. I was like, I think those opportunities will come along more often. Like, how often are you gonna get, a modeling job for a book cover, So I went with that. Plus, then I was like, it's cool because then, like, I could buy the book and, like, it's like, you can have it and your face is on it, like, but it was for, like, a romance novel. And I was like, am I gonna be, like, on some guy's leg in lingerie, like, ugh. But, it didn't end up being like that, but it was like such an internal struggle of like which one to pick. So hopefully, like I said, please, Jamie, if you're watching this, book me again because I would really love to do it. I was so souped when I got that email, and then of course, things work out like this. So anyways, a Friday comes along and I took the half day off work and they're like, oh, we don't have shoes. Can you bring some shoes? And naturally, I can't find anything in my room. I even cleaned my whole room. I still can't find half my shoes. So I stopped at work to get some shoes because we have a fashion closet. But then I didn't put the address in for the shoot. I assumed it would be, you know, in my area. But it was like way over by like the Hudson River. So I was like, you can't walk that, especially it snowed the day before. So everything was sludge and ice. So I was like, okay, I'll get an Uber. Call an Uber pool, like get the Uber pool. And it was like $5. I was like, sweet. And then it's like, okay, arriving in 6 minutes. It's already 8:30 at this point and the shoot starts at 9. And then it's like, actually arriving in 5 minutes. Actually arriving in 9 minutes. And I was like, it's already like not 8:55 at this point. I'm like, screw it. And then I just paid $20 for my own Uber. But I'm like, how are there not more Uber pools in Midtown? Like, how is nothing else closer to me? So I spent $20 on an Uber. Get there. They start doing my hair and then the photographer's like, yeah, Greg's coming in at like 10. And I was like, oh my God, a boy. I had already taken a Xanax at this point though, because of the Uber situation. Not a full Xanax, but half a Xanax. And I think that helped me because I'm so awkward around guys. I think I knew it was going to be with a guy anyway, so I kind of like prepared myself for that, but I'm just really awkward. I think all my tweets that morning were like, oh, a man's touch, what is that? So hair and makeup are done, and then the photographer showed me, it's the third in a series, so he showed me the first two, and it's like pretty innocent, like, you know, like cutesy book cover stuff, so I'm like, okay, cool, I don't have to be like rolling around in bed with some guy. But literally just like any kind of, like I said, a man's touch. It makes me feel weird. So we started out, we had to hold hands and then like look into each other's eyes. Eye contact in general with anyone makes me feel so uncomfortable, like, ooh. But we had to like hold hands, look in each other's eyes. Then we had to get like him behind me and like weird stuff. And then like me putting my hands around his neck, not like, you know, not like in the choking manner. Then we had to slow dance while maintaining eye contact. Then we had to put our foreheads like touch while maintaining intense eye contact. I wanted to die. What else did we do? Oh God, there was points where he had to like hold my chin as if he was like about to kiss me. And I'm like, he's touching my chin hair. And then there was like stuff where he's like pushing my hair back, and it was just like all very, it was weird. It's very awkward. It was essentially doing an engagement shoot with someone you just met. But like he was kind of just as awkward as I was. I don't know if he's like awkward for real or if he was just like repulsed by me. So it was like equal uncomfortableness. So it was like not that bad. Because I feel like it'd be weird if like one was super confident and the other one was like, kill me, please. We were both like, it was a little weird. So he was really nice though. Crew was really nice. It felt so legit because like people from the publishing company were there. Like the editor of the book was there, the creative director was there. So it felt legit, you know? So that was my awkward Friday. I feel like I have a good story at least once a week of me doing something wacky. It always sucks though when you get your makeup done and like you feel like you should go out, but then you're like, do I want to put effort into leaving my house again? Because I got home that night, I was in bed by 9:30. It was weird though. She didn't like, me doing makeup is always the cat eye. She did a really good makeup job on me, but there was no eyeliner. And I was like, I don't look like me, you know? So it's weird to have like this full glam face and not have the cat eye. For me, that's just weird. So yeah, I'm gonna be on a book cover. I'll let you guys know when it comes out. It's actually a plus size series. I think it's called, one of the books is called On the Plus Side. So when it comes out, obviously I'll make a big deal about it. But yeah, me being awkward with a dude I just met, that's so Shannon. My life is a sitcom. So I'm feeling a little bit like Hannah Montana lately, in the sense that I never really told my friends or just like acquaintances about my YouTube or like any kind of like this part of my life, but people are slowly starting to find out themselves. So one of my vlogs in like November, I talked about my shoot with Dia, and then I was like the little header picture on their Facebook, and I did tell a few friends about that, and you know, they shared it on their Facebook, but it kind of just went like that far as like my inner circle. And then like a couple weeks ago, like an acquaintance from college, shared on my Facebook. She's like, "Why are you in an ad on my Facebook?" And then a couple minutes later, she's like, "I went on their site and you're the main picture on their Facebook." So like it like blew her mind, because also Dia used one of my videos as like a little, little teaser, like 15-second Facebook ad. So, which I hadn't even seen when she pointed it out. So that's pretty cool. But when she shared it on my Facebook, like 100 people liked it. And I was like, I wasn't even expecting people to notice that one on my wall. So like that kind of blew up. And it was kind of funny because like I said, it was just like a random acquaintance from college. So I literally haven't talked to this girl in like 5 years. And like she was so jazzed about it. And it was really cute, and it like made me feel like good. A bunch of people who I haven't talked to in years were commenting like, "Oh my God, I just showed all my friends this. This is the coolest thing ever." And I'm like, "Oh my God, like you care." So that was really cool. Also, it was kind of weird that that girl got a D & Co Facebook ad, because she's not plus size. And usually your Facebook ads are like targeted to things you search. So it's just a little weird that I popped up on her newsfeed. I think it was just meant to happen. And then when I did my Dia live stream, the Facebook Live, when I shared it, again, it kind of like a lot of people who I didn't really, think cared, or, even like remembered me, were like bonkers over it. And it's like so cool, because I feel like I didn't want to tell people about this because I didn't want to like be annoying about it. But people are just like really supportive about it, and that's just like the coolest thing to me. So when I did my Dia Facebook Live, like people were sharing it, saying how proud they were of me and stuff. So that was really nice. What was really cool was my friend Jordan from college. She's blind, and she private messaged me. She's like, I listened to your Facebook Live. You described the things very well. Like that was so cool. So like people I haven't talked to in a while, and she couldn't even watch. So she listened. So people are kind of finding out now. So I'm like, I'm a little more okay. Plus, I used to just be embarrassed because I feel like I come off as really awkward on camera, but I guess I come across as awkward in real life too, and I think everyone knows that. So I didn't really want to tell people in that sense, and the fact that I'm always taking my shirt off in my fashion videos. But everyone's kind of finding out now, and they're really supportive of it, so it's making me feel good. Like when Miley took her wig off in the movie, and everyone was supportive about it. So yeah, so people are finding out my secret. I guess it's not a secret anymore, but it's good because that just means more support going forward. So totally okay with my secret getting out.